I reached out my hand, and the water pipe burst. I turned my head, and her skirt flew up. Whenever I set my eyes on a piece of clothing, all I had to do was close my eyes, and it would appear on me, because I had gained the power of God. Just as I was basking in my triumph, I spotted a group of thugs who had beaten me up. I walked up to them and ordered them to apologize. The thugs burst out laughing. They even said it would never happen unless a monkey crawled out of his butt. The thugs started trembling. Right then, a monkey crawled out of his butt. The thugs turned and ran away in terror, but there was no way I was going to let them get away. I opened my mouth wide, and countless bees flew out. Just then the monkey came over to me. I told him to go back where he came from, back home. When I got home, I opened the window. Seeing dark clouds, I immediately waved my hand and wiped them all away. I even threw out a rope and pulled the moon closer with all my might, and lit up a few stars while I was at it. Seeing such a beautiful starry sky, my girlfriend fell in love with me instantly. We had a wonderful evening, but as soon as I woke up, I saw that pesky dog peeing everywhere. I reached out my hand, and the dog obediently went to the bathroom.
Forget something. Good. There are girls in the house, huh?
After kissing my girlfriend goodbye, I got into my beat-up car, but passers-by were envious because my car had turned into a $1 million sports car. Whenever I encountered traffic jams, I just had to wave my hand, and the road was clear. I arrived at the filming location, but my colleagues started mocking me. Just then, a police dog began frantically digging at the ground and unearthed the body. My colleagues wanted to film it.
I guess every dog has his day.
Soon after, the news reported on the incident. I became the sole person to capture the footage. I got a promotion and a raise. But as God's representative, I have to deal with people's prayers. To make it easier to manage, I turned my prayers into sticky notes, but they covered the entire room. Finally, I decided to download people's prayers onto my computer. I waited from evening until dawn, and when the computer finally finished loading, there were a full 150,000 prayer requests to process. I drank a cup of coffee and began going through people's prayers, one by one. I was working faster and faster, and finally managed to process all the prayers before dark. But just then, the computer loaded another 300,000 prayers.
Oh, come on!
I was completely overwhelmed. To get out of the work, I selected all the prayers and granted everyone's wishes.
To all.
But this threw the world into chaos. I stepped outside. The streets were ablaze with fire. People were running into stores, grabbing everything they could get their hands on. Could all this really be my fault?